Hello, my name is Chris Hammond. I'm the Director of Training here with .NET Nuke Corporation. In this brief video, I'm going to talk to you about the user profile within .NET Nuke and show you what's available to the end user when they're logged into their .NET Nuke website and they can access their profile. So we're going to do that by kind of taking a look at how to view your profile and then how a user can go through the process of updating your profile as well. So we'll do that with a clean .NET Nuke 5.6.1 site. Now we've used this site for a couple of videos that we've already recorded, which we demonstrated the profile for the administrator accounts. We actually created what's known as a custom profile field. We made it required. So when we go ahead and log into this website, we're going to find that .NET Nuke is going to prompt us to update our profile because we're logging in for the first time since that required field was added. And DNN expects us to then populate that required field. So if we go ahead and log in with this test user account, .NET Nuke is then going to prompt us to update our profile. And we can see that by the display here on the screen. So the very first field is that custom property we created in a previous video, and it is marked as required. It's designated by that red arrow on the right side. So we actually have to put something into this custom property. Now, because it's a generic custom property, I'm just going to put test in there. We set it up to be a text value with, I believe, a 10-character length on it. So we can go in and put that information in. Now that's the only required field there that's going to prompt us to go ahead and update our page. So we can go ahead and choose that and then click on update. And that's going to update our profile. Now, as a user, you notice that we were prompted to update our profile because we logged in. There was a required field. We can also go in and update our profile if we click on the test user where our name is up in the right corner. That's going to show us our profile. Now, our profile doesn't have much information in it right now, but we do have the ability to go in and click on Edit Profile. And that's going to allow us to get in and update all those profile fields. Now, this screen is a little bit different than the screen we previously saw. We still have all of our fields, but off to the right side of each of those fields, we have a visibility option. And basically what this allows you to do is, as a user, you can control which of your profile attributes are visible and who they're visible to. So there's an option here for public. That means anyone who can view this website could potentially see some of those profile fields. And the way you would get to those is if you have a profile link available within certain modules, such as the forum module or the links module. But public means anyone who can visit or view the site will be able to see these profile properties. Members only means only people who are logged in will be able to see these properties. And then admin only means this property is only visible to administrators on the portal. So right now it defaults to the first custom property being admin only. And then we have the ability to define a prefix. I'm just going to type in some sample information in here. I'm going to give it a first initial for their middle name. I'm not going to do a suffix. I may go ahead and type in the unit. And then an address as well. And I'm just putting in an address here for the US or for our office here at .NET Nuke. Now we need to go ahead and choose our country. Once we choose our country, it's going to populate the region option, which would populate with the United States states. So if I choose US, the region populates, and I can choose our state. And then I can also type in a postal code. Now, I don't have to update all of these profile fields. I only need to put in what I want because the only one that's required is that very first one. But as a user now, I can control if those profile fields should be visible. So let's go ahead and come in here and make those address fields I just populated visible to the public. And what that's going to do is when someone views my profile, they're going to see that information. So if we scroll down to the bottom of the page now and save the profile, click on Update. If we go back to view our profile by clicking on our name, you can see where that information now shows up. And you can see I also chose the wrong state. But you can see this profile information shows up. Now, let's go ahead and I'm going to copy this URL because I want to try to view this page when I'm not logged in. So if I go ahead and log out of the site and I paste that URL back into the browser, I can view the page as anyone would who was just logged into the website, or sorry, that was not logged into the website. So you can see here the profile information that does display. So it still shows me the username, the address information we typed in. But pretty much all of the other information is hidden, is grayed out, and that's because we don't have access to it. But I could log back in with that test user and once again go and manage my profile properties. Go back to the edit profile link, and I could populate some of that other information. I could populate a telephone number. I could populate a website. And make the website visible to the public. I could type in a biography. And as the user, I can control who's going to be able to see that. So what I might want to do is actually I might want to display the address information only to members. But I still want to display my website, and I want to display my bio. So if I go ahead and scroll down and click on update, that's going to save my profile once again. We can then navigate back to view the profile. And here we're logged in. We can see all of the information. But if we log out, we should see that the address will go away. So if I log out, navigate back to the profile page, the address information is now asterisked out. We see the website here, and then we see the bio that we typed in. So your users can go through and customize which information they want to make visible to the public, to members of your site, or to administrators. And if we were logged in as an administrator, we would see more information here on the screen. So I'd encourage you to check out some of our other .NET Nuke training videos. We have a variety of free videos available on our training page under the Resources tab on .NETnuke.com. You can also find information there about our instructor-led training and our custom on-site and online training offerings. Again, this was Chris Hammond with .NET Nuke Corporation. Thanks for watching the video.